Hey, Squeaky, it's a new week, man. And today we are talking about Soldier from Arrow Video. And I also have a bit of an update about the Killer box set from Arrow. So don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back. All right, Squeaky, it's time to get to work. I hope everybody is doing great. I hope you had a great weekend. We did. Man, there's so much internet drama going on right now, but don't you worry. We're not talking about any of that. Holy crap. We are talking about Soldier today in 4K, a relatively new release from Arrow. And I got to be honest, friends, I didn't remember much about the movie, but I was fully aware I had seen it, and I remembered enjoying it when I saw it originally. So I was happy to get this. There's so much new stuff coming out. I just don't have the money to keep up with it. I have a small amount of extra money to spend on physical media, and I'm actually considering getting rid of some of my physical media, some older stuff that I've just collected over the years that I don't watch, I'm not going to watch, I'm not interested in keeping it. But I'm not sure there's a box big enough to package all this up and ship it to Harrison. Right? What? Because in my brain, I don't want to get rid of anything because I'm a bit Squeaky. You know this. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to collectibles and stuff, right? Like, no, I don't have boxes everywhere. The rest of the house looks normal. The office, it's just overflowing. And I do love physical media. I love figures. I love collectibles. But it's been a long time since I've bought anything collectible-wise. Last week I did buy a collectible that was on clearance. I found it at Walmart while we were traveling for a day, and I don't even know who it is, but it looked cool. There was a sword involved in the figure, and I've got it on the shelf over there. At some point, I'll show it to you guys. I know he's from One Piece. I can show you the box. Would you like to see the box? Yeah. You can all make fun of me. That's fine. This is the figure I got. I know it's from One Piece. I don't know anything about him. I honestly don't. But I paid $12 for that, and it's about the same height as that box, and it just looks neat. It just looks neat. And there's a katana, so I was like, all right. Maybe it was a bad choice. I also hit up the Goodwill where we were at for the day and got 4 or 5 movies from there because they were in good shape. But I've got to cut that out. I need to prioritize some of the newer stuff that I'm interested in. Anyway, friends, we got to talk about this. Let's take a look at it. All right. You got the slipcover. Now, somebody brought up in the comments when I said I was going to review this and I showed it off, that this artwork is the original artwork. And I did mention the other day that it has double-sided artwork. Let's look at that real quick because I don't know why this one came with it turned to the old artwork. I don't know why, but here's the new artwork. And I got to be honest, I don't mind it, but it's a neat style, but I think I'm just going to keep the old artwork. I like to have options, friends. I like to have an option. Maybe I want to switch it around. I don't know. And but even on the disc, it's the old artwork, which is fine. Now, with this, you get the 4K. You get the promo code about, hey, look, we're doing other things. And I don't have any idea what the birthday is. Don't care. But you get this little booklet. There's not much to it. In fact, if you look at the contents, yeah, there's some pretty pictures and whatnot in it from the movie, but there's an essay in it that, by the looks of it, is like 16 pages of it. There's only 23 pages total. This one essay is that's all it is. The cast and crew and production credits. If I'm being honest, like, this is not a quality product. The booklet's just a paper booklet. There's not much to it, but I don't mind the artwork. I get it. Well, friends, if you're feeling tired and wore out and down, maybe you need some coffee. Might I suggest blackout coffee? Links in the description. I just am kind of particular and kind of dig the old artwork. I think it looks fine, friends, right? So, if you've never seen this movie, if you're not aware of what this movie is, Squiggy, let's go take a look at it on Criticless real quick. All right, so Soldier, 1998, 1 hour and 39 minutes. It's an English sci-fi action adventure drama. You can watch it in a few different streaming places. It looks like there's 14 votes for it right now on Criticless. I'm surprised there's not more, but funny enough, a lot of people don't seem to even know about this movie, which is sad. It's a great movie. Sergeant Todd is a veteran soldier for an elite group of the armed forces. After being defeated by a new breed of genetically engineered soldier, he is dumped on a waste planet and left for dead. He soon interacts with a group of crash survivors who lead out a peaceful existence. The peace is broken as the new soldiers land on the planet to eliminate the colony which Sergeant Todd must defend. It is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, written by David Webb Peoples, starring Kurt Russell, Jason Scott Lee, Jason Isaacs, Connie Nielsen, Gary Busey is in it, Michael Chiklis. Like, there's some good stars in this, no doubt about it. And if you like sci-fi and just good storylines, it's a fantastic story. Basically, well, Squeaky, get us out of here. Basically, what it boils down to is, in the future, they will take children at birth, and they will pick some of them, and they go into a soldiering program, and they are just grown from birth and trained from birth to murder and kill and be a soldier, right? As strong as you can be to your fullest potential, etc. And at some point, somebody creates a better soldier, engineered for soldiering faster, quicker, etc. And so the old soldiers, of which Kurt Russell is a part of, they get tested against the new soldiers, and they are found lacking. And so the three soldiers that attacked one of the new soldiers for this test, they all die. Kurt Russell being one of them. Or at least that's the assumption. And they are just tossed out onto a waste planet, dumped in the garbage bin, if you will. Unfortunately for them, Kurt Russell is still alive. The rest of the soldiers that he was in charge of or was a part of, they just become grunts, not even really soldiers. They just do grunt work, while the new soldiers are treated like top tier, etc. So when he meets these people on this planet and becomes, they help him, get his strength back, and he trains and practices, but he doesn't really fit in. Eventually they kick him to the curb because he just doesn't fit in. He's too violent. It's questionable what he's there for, etc. And it's at this point that the new soldiers are brought to this planet to do training, to check to see if there's any bad guys around, because they are completely unaware of this colony of peace-loving people, what have you. And so Sergeant Todd has to protect them. This movie has some great dialogue. It looks beautiful in 4K. It was kind of odd. The main menu looks kind of crappy. And as soon as I put it in and I was looking at the main menu there, I was like, I hope the rest of the movie does not look like this. It almost is like they didn't really, like they didn't do anything with the menu. So it kind of looks, it doesn't look great. At least it didn't for me. But once I got the movie started and was watching the movie, it looked beautiful. You can tell it's a 1998 movie. Let's be honest. Like they didn't do any massive upgrading. It didn't seem to me. Yeah, this is just a presentation of a 4K scan. So this is not a restoration. It just looks pretty, right? It looks like what it is, a 1998 movie. I don't know why. They did not restore it. I don't get into all those details. Friends, I'm not here to get into all those details. I'm going to tell you if it's good or bad. And whether it's something you ought to spend your money on, in my opinion. I'll tell you if it looks like crap. I'll tell you if it looks great. I'll tell you if I had a good experience with it or enjoyed watching it, if I've never seen it before. Hey friends, Squeaky and I were just talking about this real quick, and we realized some people, they may have a really old computer or a computer that doesn't work great. If you do, check out Alexander PC's link below in the description. That's what I did, and I couldn't be happier. So, check them out. Let's get back to the video. And it's up to you, friends, to choose if you want to buy it or not. I'm so tired of some people on the internet who, they get all these movies free, and then they try to upsell them. I guess that's part of the trade-off. I buy these with my money, and I'm not going to lie to you about whether it's good or not. I thought it looked fine, but it definitely wasn't. It's just a presentation. It's not a restoration. You can tell a difference sometimes, and sometimes you can't really, depending on how it was shot to begin with. Whether it's just a presentation or a restoration, I kind of like when they go all in on it and restore it to something to the best that they can. But depending on how old a movie is, like there's some great special effects in this, and they still hold up. Some matte painting, like there's numerous different types of special effects in this movie. And the special features for once actually go over those things. The commentary, it's great. It's a good commentary. And the special features are great. No problem whatsoever. It was worth every penny for me. I wish it was a restoration. I wish they'd done a little more work to it, but it looked fine. There was nothing wrong with it. That's my opinion. If you have never seen this movie, but you do like sci-fi, or you just like Kurt Russell, or a good action movie, or whatever the case may be, I would say get it. Especially if you find it on sale. But if you don't like this movie, don't get it. I don't know what else to tell you. Real quick, I want to bring this up. I am reviewing this later this week, and I was going to wait and talk about it then. But it's important that you hear this. After I mentioned that I got this and was going to review it, I had several comments and questions asked about evidently the third disc. Some of them are messed up. This is a 3-disc set. I showed it off there. I will show it again when I review it. But evidently, for some people, the third disc doesn't work properly. Like it works, like there's 2 versions of the movie on that Blu-ray. And it is a Blu-ray, so it's a region B. So if you don't have a region-free player, this doesn't even matter. If you have a region-free player, though, and when you play that one of those movies and you can't pause it, fast forward it, or anything, it just plays straight through, then your disc is messed up. And so I was being asked numerous times, what are we supposed to do with this? What do we do if we get this set and our disc is messed up? Because all 3 of my discs work fine. I tested them. So I reached out to Arrow and I asked them specifically, what do I need to tell you guys in regards to the third disc if they have a messed up disc? And they were and I tested this. I told them I had a messed up disc. And they got back to me within 48 hours. And you got to prove that you have it. You got to prove that you purchased it, proof of purchase, etc. Picture of it, the details of what's wrong and what disc, etc. You got to answer some questions. You don't get to just call them and be like, yo, man, my stuff's messed up. No, you have to go through the list, right? And they said all you have to do is reach out to us, message us on the website. There is a contact us page, believe it or not, and tell them that you have a problem with one of your discs. Then answer these questions and show them the proof that you purchased it, and they will send out a replacement disc. That's what they said. I'll put a picture of it one side or the other so you can see exactly what they said to me, because I took a picture of it to show you what they said. Arrow Video themselves. This was information they gave me. I didn't just pull this out of Squeaky Chair's butt. So I will go over this again when I review it later this week. But if you bought this set and your third disc is messed up, be sure you check. If it's messed up, that's what you need to do. I don't understand everybody going online, because there's a whole Reddit thread about third disc is messed up. What do I need to do? Arrow Video is the only people that can replace that disc. If you got it from them specifically, I did not get mine from them. I got mine from Harrison. And they didn't care as long as I could show I bought it. So, anyway, there you go. I got to get the rest of my day started. Thanks for being here, friends. I hope you have a good rest of the week. I'm going to try to do 2 more videos this week. Otherwise, at least 1 for sure. We will be reviewing The Killer for sure this week. And possibly Hard Boiled as well. So, we'll see. But anyway, I got to go. For Michael, microphone, Bob, Squeaky Chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you later.